Are you tired of watching other people live the life you've always dreamed of, while you feel stuck in the same patterns, making the same excuses, and getting the same disappointing results? Here's the truth that most people don't want to hear. Your current life is the sum total of all the decisions you've made up to this point. But more importantly, your future is entirely in your hands to create starting right now. For over 25 years, Napoleon Hill studied the most successful people in history and distilled their secrets into timeless principles that have created more millionaires than any other philosophy in existence. These aren't feel-good theories or motivational fluff. These are proven strategies used by people like Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, and thousands of others who transformed their lives from ordinary to extraordinary. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who die with regrets isn't talent, luck, or circumstances. It's the daily application of specific success principles that program your mind for victory instead of mediocrity. If you're ready to stop being a spectator in your own life and start taking control of your destiny, these 7 strategies will give you the mental tools and practical framework to create the success, fulfillment, and impact you've always wanted. But here's the catch: knowledge without action is worthless. So as you learn each strategy, you must commit to implementing it immediately. Your future self is counting on the decisions you make today. Strategy 1. Master the art of definite purpose and goal setting. When you have a clear, definite purpose, something magical happens in your mind. You become unstoppable. Napoleon Hill discovered that every successful person he studied had one thing in common. They knew exactly what they wanted and pursued it with unwavering determination. Your brain is like a GPS system. It can only guide you to your destination if you first program the coordinates. Without clear goal setting and a definite purpose, you're essentially driving through life blindfolded, hoping to stumble upon success by accident. The moment you define your purpose with crystal clarity, your subconscious mind begins working 24/7 to make it a reality, attracting opportunities, people, and resources that align with your vision. This isn't wishful thinking. It's the scientific principle of the reticular activating system, the same neural network that helps you notice red cars everywhere once you decide to buy one. But here's where most people fail. They set vague goals like, I want to be rich, instead of specific measurable targets like, I will earn $100,000 annually by December 2026 through my digital marketing business. The universe responds to specificity, not generalities. Take Warren Buffett, who at age 11 told his sister he'd be a millionaire by 30. He achieved it by 26. What's your definite purpose? Write it down now, make it specific, set a deadline, and watch how your motivation and focus transform overnight. Your destiny isn't determined by your circumstances. It's shaped by the clarity of your vision and the strength of your commitment to achieving it. Strategy 2. Harness the power of self-motivation through daily mental programming. Self-motivation isn't a talent you're born with. It's a skill you develop through consistent mental programming and positive reinforcement. Every morning, successful people feed their minds with empowering thoughts, affirmations, and visualizations that fuel their internal motivation engine. Think of your mind as a garden. Whatever you plant and water consistently will grow. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, that's exactly what will flourish in your life. But when you deliberately cultivate thoughts of success, abundance, and possibility, your subconscious mind begins working to manifest these realities. The secret lies in understanding that motivation follows action, not the other way around. You don't wait for motivation to strike like lightning. You create it through small, consistent actions that build momentum. Start your day by reading just 10 pages of a personal development book. Authors like Think and Grow Rich, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, or Atomic Habits can rewire your thinking patterns. Listen to motivational podcasts during your commute. Transform dead time into growth time. Create a personal mantra that ignites your inner fire. Something like, I am unstoppable, I am capable, I attract success in everything I do. Muhammad Ali didn't just tell the world he was the greatest. He programmed his mind to believe it first. Your self-talk becomes your reality. So make sure every word you speak to yourself is building the person you want to become. What limiting beliefs are you ready to replace with empowering ones today? Strategy 3. Transform your mindset from victim to victor through personal responsibility. The moment you accept 100% responsibility for your life, everything changes. You stop being a victim of circumstances and become the architect of your destiny. This mindset shift is perhaps the most powerful strategy Napoleon Hill taught, because it places the control firmly back in your hands where it belongs. Most people live in reactive mode, blaming their past, their environment, their family, their boss, or the economy for their current situation. But successful people understand that while you can't control what happens to you, you always control how you respond to what happens to you. Viktor Frankl survived Nazi concentration camps and wrote, "Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances." When you embrace personal responsibility, you stop wasting energy on things outside your control and focus that energy on what you can influence: your thoughts, your actions, your habits, and your responses. Instead of saying, "I can't afford it," start asking, "How can I afford it?" Instead of "I don't have time," ask, "How can I make time for my priorities?" This simple shift from statements to questions activates your brain's problem-solving capabilities and opens up possibilities you never saw before. Oprah Winfrey was born into poverty, faced abuse, and had every excuse to fail, yet she chose to take responsibility for creating her own success story. Your past doesn't define you. Your response to your past does. What area of your life are you ready to take complete ownership of starting today? Strategy 4. Build unstoppable productivity through strategic focus and time management. In our distraction-filled world, the ability to maintain laser focus has become a rare superpower that separates high achievers from everyone else. Napoleon Hill observed that successful people have an uncanny ability to concentrate their mental energy on their most important objectives, while ignoring everything that doesn't serve their purpose. Your productivity isn't measured by how busy you are. It's measured by how much progress you make toward your most important goals. The secret lies in understanding the difference between being productive and being busy. Busy people respond to everyone else's agenda, while productive people control their own agenda. Start by identifying your 3 most important tasks each day and complete them before checking email, social media, or responding to other people's requests. Use the Pomodoro technique. Work in focused 25-minute blocks, followed by 5-minute breaks, which trains your brain to maintain deep concentration. Eliminate decision fatigue by planning your day the night before. Successful people like Steve Jobs wore the same outfit daily to preserve mental energy for important decisions. Create an environment that supports focus. Clear your workspace, turn off notifications, and use website blockers during work sessions. Time blocking is crucial. Assign specific time slots to specific activities, treating these appointments with yourself as sacred as you would a meeting with your biggest client. Elon Musk manages multiple billion-dollar companies by scheduling his days in 5-minute increments, maximizing every moment. Remember, you can't manage time, but you can manage your attention and energy. What distractions are you ready to eliminate to reclaim your focus and boost your productivity? Strategy 5. Accelerate success through the science of manifestation and visualization. Manifestation isn't mystical mumbo-jumbo. It's a scientifically backed process that elite athletes, entrepreneurs, and high performers use to program their subconscious mind for success. When you consistently visualize your goals with vivid detail and strong emotion, you literally rewire your brain's neural pathways, making success feel familiar and achievable. The key is to engage all your senses during visualization. See yourself achieving your goals in crystal clear detail, hear the sounds of success, feel the emotions of accomplishment, and even imagine the smells and tastes associated with your victory. Olympic athletes spend hours mentally rehearsing their performances because they understand that the brain can't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and reality. Michael Jordan visualized making game-winning shots thousands of times before actually doing it in real games. Create a daily manifestation ritual. Spend 10 to 15 minutes each morning visualizing your ideal day, your dream lifestyle, and your biggest goals as if they've already been achieved. Write your goals in present tense. I am earning $10,000 per month instead of I will earn $10,000 per month. Create a vision board with images that represent your goals and look at it daily. Your subconscious mind responds powerfully to visual stimuli, but here's the crucial part. Manifestation without action is just daydreaming. You must combine visualization with massive action, using your mental rehearsals as fuel for real-world effort. Jim Carrey wrote himself a $10 million check years before earning it, carrying it in his wallet as a constant reminder of his goal. What specific scene of success are you going to visualize every single day until it becomes your reality? Strategy 6. Unlock your potential through continuous personal development and learning. Your income and impact will rarely exceed your personal development. This is why the most successful people in the world are obsessed with continuous learning and growth. Napoleon Hill spent 25 years studying successful people and discovered that they all shared an insatiable hunger for knowledge and self-improvement. In today's rapidly changing world, what got you here won't get you there. You must constantly evolve and upgrade your skills, mindset, and knowledge base. Commit to reading at least 30 minutes daily. If you read just 10 pages per day, you'll complete 12 to 15 books per year, putting you in the top 1% of learners. Choose books that challenge your thinking. Biographies of successful people, industry-specific knowledge, and personal development classics. Listen to podcasts and audiobooks during commute time, workouts, or while doing chores. Transform every moment into a learning opportunity. Attend seminars, workshops, and conferences in your field. The knowledge you gain and connections you make can change your life trajectory. Find a mentor or coach who's already achieved what you want. Their guidance can save you years of trial and error. Take online courses on platforms like Coursera, Udemy, or Masterclass to develop new skills. The most valuable investment you can make is in yourself, because it's the only investment that can never be taken away from you. Bill Gates reads 50 books per year. Warren Buffett spends 80% of his day reading, and Oprah credits reading with transforming her life from poverty to billions. Your mind is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. What new skill or knowledge area will you commit to mastering this year to accelerate your journey to success? Strategy 7. Create lasting success through consistency, discipline, and habit formation. Success isn't built in moments of inspiration. It's forged in the furnace of daily discipline and consistent action, even when motivation wanes. The most powerful force in the universe isn't motivation, it's momentum. And momentum is created through small, consistent actions, performed day after day. Napoleon Hill discovered that successful people do what unsuccessful people won't do, and they do it consistently until it becomes automatic. Your habits shape your identity, and your identity shapes your destiny. If you want to be successful, You must develop the daily habits of successful people. Start with the compound effect. Small improvements compounded over time create extraordinary results. Reading 10 pages daily seems insignificant, but it equals 15 books per year. Saving $5 daily doesn't feel like much, but it becomes $1,825 annually, plus compound interest. Working out 20 minutes daily builds the fitness and energy that transforms every area of your life. The key is to make your habits so small that it's impossible to fail. Start with 2 push-ups instead of 100. Read 1 page instead of a whole chapter. Meditate for 2 minutes instead of 30. Once the habit is established, you can gradually increase the intensity. Use habit stacking. Attach new habits to existing ones, like, after I brush my teeth, I will write down 3 things I'm grateful for. Track your habits visually. Put an X on a calendar for each day you complete your habit chain. Jerry Seinfeld used this method to become one of the world's most successful comedians by writing jokes daily. Remember, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. What single habit will you implement today that, if done consistently for the next year, would completely transform your life? What's the one strategy that resonates most with you? Drop a number 1 to 7 in the comments and tell me which strategy you're going to implement first. I'll personally respond with specific action steps to help you get started. Your destiny isn't written in the stars. It's written by the choices you make every single day, and today marks the beginning of your new chapter. These 7 strategies aren't just concepts to understand, they're tools to transform your entire life if you have the courage to use them consistently. Remember, every successful person you admire started exactly where you are right now. The only difference is they decided to stop making excuses and start taking action. The path to extraordinary success isn't complicated, but it does require discipline, consistency, and an unwavering belief in your ability to create the life you desire. You now have the same success principles that have created millions of success stories throughout history. The question isn't whether these strategies work, but whether you'll work with them. This channel is dedicated to providing you with the most powerful personal development strategies and mindset tools to help you unlock your unlimited potential. I want to challenge you right now. Pick one strategy from today's video and implement it for the next 30 days. Then come back and tell me how it changed your life. Are you ready to stop living by default and start designing your destiny? If you found value in this video and you're serious about taking control of your life, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss the strategies that could change everything for you. Your transformation starts now. What are you going to do with this knowledge? Video description 7 Proven Strategies to Take Control of Your Destiny. Today, Napoleon Hill, powerful self-motivation, ready to stop living by default and start designing your destiny. This video reveals the exact success strategies Napoleon Hill discovered after studying the most successful people in history for 25 years. These aren't theories, they're proven principles that have created more millionaires than any other philosophy.